Good morning, folks. This is Tim Goodman, aka The New Guy, coming at you with a Chevy Traverse. This one's a 2020 Premier Redline Edition. One of the nicest, I think, that we have on the lot, and ultimately my dream vehicle as I start a young family and look to grow. This really has all the space that I need, and just in the time it took to drive from the lot to the park here, it's extremely smooth and definitely something I look forward to driving more in the near future. Looking at it from the front, you'll notice that GM really wanted to go with a sleek, sporty look, separate from the other typical soccer mom vehicles that we run into. The lights are LED daytime running, LED headlamps, and then you have your halogen fog lamps there below. I'll have you follow me along the passenger side here. There's just two key features I wanted to point out. You'll notice along the mirror here, where is it? There it is. There's a little icon. That car and the star, they will both shine red if there's somebody beside you, and if you choose to turn into a person, you'll actually get it to flash and it'll sound an indicator within the vehicle. Underneath, you'll notice there's a lens, one of many that are around the vehicle that work together to give you a full 360 view from the console right inside the cab itself. But we'll get into that later. Before we dig into the cargo space, I want to highlight one of the features that cannot be appreciated enough with the automatic liftgate. You have your hands full with kids, full with groceries. That's going to make your life a heck of a lot easier, and you're able to bring it back down as well. You'll notice the lights flashing 2 or 3 times, and then down it goes. As we look through the back here, you'll notice that I've dropped the second and third rows, giving you a really good perspective as to exactly how much cargo space this vehicle has the potential to store. Not only that, but even when those seats are up, they have a really nice feature where you have a handle here. You pull this up and it gives you not only more storage space, but it's always good to have a little bit of private space when you're leaving your vehicle alone for long periods of time. Before I sit down, just want to show the controls for the seat, showing that you do in fact have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different directions that your seat is able to move in order to maximize your comfort and your convenience. Here we are in the front seat of the beautiful Traverse Premier. I wanted to take a second just to go through some of the key features that you'll find in any of the Traverse series that aren't necessarily specific to the Premier. You'll notice on the steering wheel you have your cruise control on the left and your navigational pad on the right, which allows you to go through the settings on your dash. On the door you have your power windows, your power locks, and your mirror adjuster. Going into the center now, you can see you have the dual climate control. This is exactly what Kenzie and I need. This is why this is our dream vehicle. You'll notice in the center console, you do have a very good amount of space, your money tray, and then it goes even deeper with a very convenient light, making it easier for you to see. The dash proves to be easy to use with large indicators and also extremely convenient with a mass of information provided. You have your speed, you can show your trips as a standard, but it'll also go into your fuel information, your oil life, your tire pressure, and your air filter all through the dash. Not only this, but it gives you access to your music, your navigation, and your phone, all simply through the dash. The infotainment system on the Premier Edition is one of the higher end, giving you access to things that aren't necessarily available on the lower series. Nav would be an example of that, as well as users, which is a feature that allows you to save the settings that you have customized for your car and log into other vehicles where you can then resume utilizing the same settings. Going into the camera app, it really gives you perspective as to the value and the purpose behind the series of lenses that surround the vehicle. Here you'll notice they give you 4 or 5 different angles at which you can view from inside your vehicle. You have the front rounded all the way around the bumper. This is your full 360 view, and you also have just in front of the front tires for when you're making those tight turns around the curb. You'll notice on the left, at all times, you're able to access what appears to be a bird's eye view, but is actually computer generated based off of the footage that each of those cameras is taking at the same time. I just wanted to take a second, show you that this is in fact the 7-seater edition, although there are 8-seat options available. Alright folks, this brings me to the end of our 2020 Traverse Premier Redline Edition tour. I hope you learned a lot and you had some fun. Keep in mind this is my very first video and it's only going to go up from here. If you liked it, let the world know, and please feel free to share it, because even if this isn't the right vehicle for you, you could be an instrumental part in putting it in the driveway of one of your friends. Thank you very much again for your time, and we'll keep in touch. Bye-bye now.